Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, we are going to be diving into the second part of list building. If you missed last week's video, I went over 7 reasons why you should be list building. So if you haven't watched that, make sure and watch that video after you watch this one. List building is so important for your business. So I want to make sure that you understand those 7 reasons why to help motivate you to get going on list building. So in this video, we're going to be covering 7 steps that you need to take to start building an email list. If you're new to my channel, I'm Shelly Beyer, the creator of PetBrainy, and every Tuesday, I put out new videos with my best marketing strategies and tips to help you grow your pet business. Email marketing has one of the highest conversion rates out of all marketing, which means higher quality leads for your pet business. Social media is still a very important tool, but keep in mind that you are at the mercy of the algorithms. They are in control of who sees your content and when they see your content. Having direct access to your audience and having a list you own is going to be essential for the long-term success of your pet business. I'm going to share 7 steps to help you get going on list building. So let's dive in. Step number 1, build trust by being consistent. As you become consistent and predictable, you will become trusted. Your audience will start to recognize you as part of their routine. You are going to want to put valuable content out to your audience every single week. So choose one medium. You can choose blogging, video, or podcast. And then be consistent about making that content and then sharing it with your email list every week. Now, if you have not watched the video on content marketing, I did that video a couple weeks ago. Make sure and check that out. It's going to be very helpful to you in knowing how to do content marketing. Also, I did a video several weeks back on choosing the right platform for your business. And that also goes a little deeper into content marketing and choosing the right medium and right platforms. So make sure and check that video out too. So moving on to step number 2. So step number 2 is choosing an email marketing software. This is going to be key. You need to make sure and have an email marketing software. You don't want to just use a Gmail account and send emails, mass emails out from your Gmail account, because that is considered spam and you can get in trouble for it. So you're going to want to choose an email marketing software, and there's lots of them out there. You can use free ones. A lot of them will give you their free version up until a certain number of subscribers. There's MailChimp, MailerLite, Active Campaign. There's so many different ones out there that you can choose from. So just do your due diligence and see which one is going to work best for your business. So moving on to step number 3. Once you choose your email marketing software, then you can start emailing your audience. Now you want to make sure that you email them consistently every single week. Now the content that you're creating in step number 1 is going to be a key factor to being consistent with emailing your list, because you can take that content and share it with your audience each week. And then you can correlate stories and different things with that content to help that resonate with your audience. So moving on to step number 4, you're going to want to create a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is also known as an opt-in offer. And what you want to do is think of something that you know people would be willing to give up that email address for. You got to make it juicy, something of high value and something that is a quick win for them. So this is going to be key in getting people to sign up for your email list. So start thinking about different ideas of what you could do. Next week's video, I'm actually going to dive in a little bit deeper, and we're going to come up with some ideas for you and what you can do. But start giving it some thought and think about what might work best for your business. There's lots of different things that you can do, and I'm going to share with you a little bit more on how you can use these and how many lead magnets that you can use. So make sure and check out next week's video. Do you have any ideas for a lead magnet? If you do, drop it in the comments below. It would be helpful for all of us to start brainstorming and thinking of ideas. So if you think that you have a juicy one that other people might like, go ahead and drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. So once you've chosen a lead magnet or your freebie, you can move on to step number 5, which is creating a landing page. A landing page is a direct URL that you send people to download your freebie. Now, this is usually housed on your website itself, or you can use a different space like Lead Pages, Kajabi, any ClickFunnels. There's lots of different places that you can house a landing page. But typically, if you have a website, that's going to be the best and free option for you. So moving on to step number 6, share your lead magnet on social media. You want to promote your lead magnet. You got to get it out to the world. If you don't tell people about it, they're not even going to know about it. So make sure and share your lead magnet on everything that you put out there. That way it drives people back to your website. If you don't promote it, it's not going to be seen. Step number 7, treat your list as real people. Remember that everybody on that email list is actually a real person. So your list does not have to be huge. Think about if you have 50 people on that email list. Think about if they were all over for dinner. That's quite a few people. When we sometimes look at numbers on an email list, we think, oh, my email list is so small. But really, when you start to think of them as real people, it gives you a different perspective. So treat every person on that email list as a real person and give them opportunities to engage with you and deepen those relationships. That's going to be key in turning those people on your list into paying clients. So I know that that was a lot of information that we covered. So I went ahead and put it all in a cheat sheet for you to download. So go ahead and download that. It's in the description below, and it goes through every step that we talked about in this video. I think that that will really help you because I don't want you to wait on getting going on list building. This is super, super important. So start moving forward on it. And then in the weeks to come, we're going to break it down even more, giving you lots of ideas to start implementing this. So I hope to see you next week. Make sure and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. And that way you'll be notified every week when I put a new video out. If you think your friends would benefit from this information, go ahead and share it with them. I'd love to see them because I think that this could really help their businesses too. As always, I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.